Okay, FM 101.7.
Okay. Na minu wie kura na san yema mpani abedi akire Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ebra wo hia youth for no ewo Tamale no na ode aban campaign promises are I fulfilled ede etu dwa na emu be 98 na say enye asem ketwa among them free senior high school restoration of allowances yeah man necessary for adwuma wenum ni ade nyina but edu baby yet is yes also you beg to differ.
Absolutely. I surely beg to differ. And OSHA and DRA, my name is Markai Imani report now. Imani for an independent assessment of MPP for my manifesto promises. Independent assessment. You forget about me. You'll be in the NDC. You can say Abiana because of where I'm coming from. And see, I am biased. But Imani, an independent think tank, almost say, assessment. No, the government scores 48%, which is weak. More stable, the spectrum that they generated. The criteria now almost spell it out. Almost say the government scored 48.7%. Weak, below average. I mean, promises, no, Dr. Baumia or Tautino. I mean, where are they? Where are they? Oba North say my constituency. Key promises are buying way a year. Omoka say constituency be abenya $1 million every year. Yenya since 2017. And so has the case been for the other 274 constituencies. $1 million per constituency. No, I want him.
Honorable.
One district, one factory.
Honorable.
I want him.
Honorable.
Yeah.
1 million per constituencies. No. Say one more babonte babichim will be say mame how a kumsina or no dano government special initiative in a war parliament. No. Wo be chire mu say enunti na aban to ensure say prudently sikano atimi akwakoye project eso mo eye no ye ne kura tra studio ha ma na twem komo ma na chire mu say wo mo atete authorities in development authorities no na sikano ekoho through them no mo dey projects ama wo so far no oba kan enumerated so many projects o maye eno no ento wasum
and Thomasum na your parliament after 2017 say $1 million per constituency. We asked a question. You can call her to confirm. Now your parliamentary reporter, or my very good friend. Oka says 2017 I expire. Now, what kind of manifesto now? This new, they say almost your development authority. I mean, it's just 2017, no releases. No allocation. Then later, almost development authorities now, projects. No, you let's accept for the sake of argument, even though they have not, maintained what they promised. They almost promised here during the campaign. Then their manifesto is available, and it says constituency be $1 million. Constituency will determine what is their priority. That was the promise. You see, we must build trust. Instead, I will share the latest Afro barometer. Trust in politicians, all-time low. Many people, 42% of Ghanaians are saying, it's because of things like this. Deception. Deceiving the people. Once you get power, then you just do whatever you want. Is this what was promised in the manifesto? This is not what you promised. In any case, no. After you have amended the promise without apologizing to Ghanaians, what are you delivering? I'm telling you, sir, you can call my DC in Northtown. Sir, Northtown, $1 million. No. Abana.
But
project no one. There is no project going on in Northtown now as I speak to you. constituency about a $1 million one constituency promise. In any case, Minia, Yanina na Yawagana ha. Na Yawagana ha. First 100 days, multimedia for a year program, Ubekaya. Dr. Baumia, we are His Excellency the Vice President. Okoho, Koridi, 103 achievements. Minia, okay.
Yeah,
100 achievements, 103 achievements. Okay, say every day achievement. Or one year, even 3 for a bonus. Now, one of the achievements was the fact that how much dollar na kino or modiama IGP. I mean, so Kaiminia. 103 achievements, first 100 days. In Tiabanisena, after 3 years, Abba formed to 98. I mean, can you imagine this? Bizarre. First 100 days, why achieve? You have made 103 achievements. Now, after 3 years, achievements, at least you're maintaining 103 achievements, Abba formed to 98. In the under MPP, the more they stay in power, the smaller the achievements become. Totally shocking. And this shows, Minia, Ghanaians must really boot out this government because it has all just become deception and a sloganiere. Omuka bibi and dra, omojun say you refi. Now it's a digital age. Everything you say is on the internet. You can't just talk and get away with it. Ain't it? 103 achievements in your first 100 days. Now you are telling us 98. So, under MPP, achievements shrink. They vanish. They disappear. I mean, clearly, Osha, the level of despondency. Look at the Afro barometer. I mean, 66% of Ghanaians, the inequality gap is widening. 59% of Ghanaians are saying that Ghana is headed in the wrong direction. 59%. 80% of Ghanaians are saying that infrastructure is a priority and this government is not prioritizing it. 80%. 41% of Ghanaians are saying that if they can engage in an illegal migration to get out of Ghana, they will. 41% of Ghanaians. They say they have talked about it strongly. The kitchen is too hot. They want to just jump ship, run out of this country. I mean, if you are president, you are vice president, you should be worried about these numbers. Instead of engaging in further propaganda, jocular propaganda, and even forgetting about the earlier propaganda you put out in your first 100 days press engagement. In the media, all the numbers, all the independent reports, who can money there, who can CDD for the Afro barometer, who be a phone line, who ne Ghana for a Qatar. I mean, how can you import ambulance? The minority keeps raising this. Every this morning, I'm just about to drive past them. Anytime I see them, I feel so embarrassed as a politician. What are we doing to Ghana? People are dying. People need the emergency health care. Then you leave these ambulances waiting for all to be brought so that you can do a fanfare jamboree. So it's just about political capital. Is that how you govern a country? Sure, the number of hospitals are more abundant. From Tepa, my own favorite second home, where I'm the rancher, to Bekwai, to Bolga, to Kaswa, to Tema. Abandoned hospital. University of Ghana also, the only quaternary hospital, which is under 9% utilization. No commitment to existing projects. No commitment. Road projects are more abandoned. Eastern Corridor. I mean, Cocoa Roads. I think this government has been a monumental failure.
Okay.
We share the hope that Ghanaians had. Even now, in the 2017 Afro barometer, Ghanaians had a lot of expectation. But now, it's all evaporated. It's all gone. People cannot wait to usher in a new government that will be responsive, that will meet the needs of the people. Sure, Ejuma Oma collapsed. over 20 billion cedis, you will not rather restructure our banks and our financial sector. You rather collapse, go after indigenous businesses. Ejuma Ghana for, look at somebody like Dr. Dufo, Dr. Papa Kwesindo, Kofi Amoabeng. I mean, these are giants. You've reduced them to zero. What collapses on our institutions? And their workers, thousands of workers are sitting at home.
But in a situation, a financial institutions are we connect depositors money. One more year free mu. Wabra, one more and more money, almost composite or and they are buying take steps to salvage depositors and no bonny womb.
Meaning a young can no crack, na Ghana. Yan Teda, say, Obiako, Unibank. Me, that's my bank. I was banking there. Business was going, withdraw, you get it. Here forward to me after. Was there anybody would his time be said, Obiako Unibank, and now Obiako Prince Amoabeng Bank, UT Bank, Omunya, Omusika? I mean, it is rather after government has carried out this reckless, inhumane intervention in public policy. I'm a student of public policy. There are always options. As I said, we choose the option that will be less impactful negatively on the people. Always have a human face. Always look at the far-reaching consequences. What they've done to the banking sector. We say Afrobarometer confidence in the financial sector. I mean, Ushavin Bank of Ghana own report. Depositing is at a 12-year low, lowest, because confidence is gone. And what you have done is to collapse these institutions, create job losses. In Mebruna, you should rather have come to add more jobs. You have sent them home, packing home. Meanwhile, depositors, they say more, depositors are not getting their money. Most say 20,000, or 20,000 for a start. Into 1 million or 2 million or even that 20,000. Find out the phone line. Let's be Ghana for how many Ghanaians have received that 20,000, that minimum 20,000. It is the same money. Depositors are losing their money. Before this reckless intervention, I didn't hear of any run on the bank. I didn't hear say Obiako Unibanka and our UT Banker on Namisika. Say or Bisa say or Penisika. They say Sika ni ho ayedi bema. You don't even know the criteria, the subjectivity, the vendetta. I mean, sometimes you wonder, say, is this a Ghanaian government and a colonial government? We don't care about our people, as a champion said, assuming the commanding height, taking the commanding height of the Ghanaian economy. Meaning, as for this government, if we are to really do an objective analysis, and that's why I prefer to use reports, research reports, what analysts, civil society organizations, academics are saying, not just my own analysis, because my own view there. That's why when Obama constituency, the way I work as an MP, I don't wait for government. If I was waiting for this government to bring us ambulances, but people would be dying. We have secured our own 3 ambulances working. I mean, textbooks say if I was waiting for textbooks, you bring a new standard-based curriculum, and up to now, the first term is coming to an end. No textbooks. If I didn't go and secure my own books for my children in the constituency, you can imagine. I mean, we have lost confidence in this government.
Okay.
And it is the case for many, many Ghanaians across the length and breadth of this country. Sir. This has been a shambolic, a totally disappointing government, and Ghanaians cannot wait for December 7, 2020. Meaning next year by this time, that we are this day, I can assure you, say, Yakasa, 12 December 2020, next year by this time, you will be celebrating an NDC first round victory.
Okay.
Because we cannot continue on this trajectory. Yama in Kofu way, another term, it will be a disaster for Ghana.
Medas Sanope.
Yo, Mr. Medas.
Mr. Medas, the man for Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, MP North Town, minority spokesperson on foreign affairs. Now, Mammy take your Tony infantry on an air a dorsona. Miss Amra Munche, okay, 101.7 so in
Okay, FM 101.7.